Morning, mate.
How's it going?
What's going on?
We're back.
Yeah, is it Tuesday today?
Mate,
After race week. You called me on my day off.
I'm so sorry.
Uh,
Yeah, it got you out of putting up shelves or whatever it was.
Blinds.
Blinds.
Yeah. I know. I had to ring George because he's a builder, and I'm like, mate, my masonry drill bit wasn't going in the hole. Like I couldn't. Obviously, I got the side brackets in, and then you've got to put support brackets because it's a wide window. And I'm literally, I hate it. I hate housework because it's not perfect enough.
Yeah.
But anyway, enough with that. Let's smash through the intro, and I'll regale you with that story in a minute. So we'll have a look at this.
Let's do it.
We're back.
Right. What have you got to show me today?
Jack's Skoda, mate.
Look at
So,
that.
This is a client of ours who owns an R8 we look after, and he's bought a track toy, and he's like, "Can you just check it over?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, of course I can." And it turns up. I think it looks pretty mega. I do think it looks cool. I'm not sure about the squares. They need to go. But it's got a quick release front bumper. It's about 450 horsepower. We've gone over it front to back. Yeah, it's a pretty cool little toy, really. 2007. What are they? BK? I don't know. Something engine. The twin cam bloody GTI engine. Sorry, the cam belt. So not the TSI, the TFSI. It's the last of the TFSIs. BK.
Was that EA113? Was that
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Trying to think the engine code.
Golf 6R and
That's in the Scirocco R, yes. Oh, here we go. Someone will know more than me about that. But literally, gone over it top to bottom, done service, put a set of plugs in it, checked over because it's been parked up for a little while. And yeah, it looks trick, doesn't it?
It looks a lot of fun. I remember when this came in a few weeks ago, or a couple of weeks ago.
With no front bumper and side skirts off it.
But I looked at it, I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, that looks fun on track.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah. And that takes you back to your old days.
It does, mate. Yeah. So we took the later one to Bonneville.
Yeah.
But that was the sort of stuff I was messing around with and tuning and blowing up and
maybe doing something soon in the future.
We are with
yet
something.
talk about.
We can't yet, not until later in the week, once they've been down to do some media. But yeah, it'd be pretty cool, mate. It'd be pretty cool. So what else we got? The head's done for the Golf. I've just got to pick it up.
Cool.
I'm waiting on a block for TTRS, so they've literally just parked up. They're done.
Yeah.
We've already spoken about it, but the new, I got offered it. I couldn't turn it down. New project's turned up.
It's the RS4
Yeah.
B8.5 with a cheeky little engine knock.
Yeah. Jordan's got a Porsche in. Misfire on a Gen 2 that we can't get it to do it. So the customer's going to have it back for a couple of days, see if he can get it to do it.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
Okay.
It'll come to me. There's a list of work for that one, but it's gone.
We'll put that one down as a service.
Yeah. This is one we had on the dyno, and it's nearly 80 horsepower down, and the front diff is done on it. So we've got I've got a diff on order, and we've got to find out where the power's gone.
Yeah.
Everyone's fielded. Sort of said, "Oh, it's carbon clean car." It's not. There's something wrong. It's really, really down on power. Flashed it back to stock just to make sure everything. Check the fuel. It's all right. So we're just going to start at the beginning.
Yep.
Do a health check on the engine. Start again. But yeah, something's not right. Something's not right. Really, really down on power as well. Feels really asthmatic on a dyno. It's pulling loads of time in. So we just need to dig into what's going on there. So we'll see what's what. We've got to dig into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one's turned up as well. Can't remember what this is. I'll have to double check. So these two have arranged, because I've been off since Thursday, so I just need to remind myself on the job cards. But 2 more jobs for boys to get on with.
Yeah.
The RS6 we're done with. That's Harry's. That's all sorted. We're just waiting on Jordan to finish his bits, and it can go.
Cool.
PPP's another misfire. We can't get it to do. Checked everything, swapped everything. Can't get it to even start misfiring. So, bloody God knows, mate. This is the problem. See, is you can't drive them hour and after hour after hour after hour, and then not charge them. But there's a balance, right? It's like I can't do 8 hours of testing and not charge them anything, but also 8 hours of testing and not find anything isn't fair. So we tried to figure out what's wrong there. But he's pretty chilled. He's not too much of in a rush. He'd rather we prove it because he has had it happen.
Sure.
Greek car waiting on rods and pistons, then we can pull the engine.
Yeah.
James's, we pretty much finished that. It's just got to go for MOT. We're just waiting on number plates because it won't go for MOT like that. PPP's done, just ready to be picked up. WAU, we've done engine oil pump drive seals, pad rattle. He had knocking over bumps. We fixed that pad rattle and brake pad springs and brake pad sticky pads. Sounds ridiculous, but on the back of the pads we put these sticky pads and then they stick to the brake pad.
Yep.
The brake piston in the caliper, and it just stops the pad rattling up and down, because ceramics, they need a lot of space to grow, but when you go over like almost like this ground where it's not bumps, it's like short, harsh
kind of
undulations. So on compression, where you'd put your where you'd adjust on your fast damping, on your fast speed damping, it literally sounds like a strut's about to fall out of it. But it's brake pads.
Okay.
So we've sorted that. Simon's is back. We're just going to check a few things on the gearbox that he's noticed. I think it's hydraulic pressure related, so we just need to data log that and make sure what's going on there. So I might try an oil pump in it and see if the main pressure valve's playing around, because it will be mint, and it's mint, and then one day I'll get in it and he'll have no drive whatsoever. So I'm wondering whether it's like pressure valve related. So we'll have a look at that.
Let's have a quick look at that. That's still one of the best R8s I think you've had in.
Yeah.
Just black on black, carbon everywhere.
It's got a big clutch in it, so I don't think it's clutch friction related, but I think it's pressure related.
Yeah.
So we'll have a dig into it. We'll sort it. Waiting for a pair of ECUs for this one.
Yep.
What's inside, mate?
Let's go and have a look.
Back inside, the 600 LT's gone. That's literally just gone. So Alex has picked that up after his bonnet popped open, smashed the screen, so we fixed everything out to sort that. The one last week I said to you about that, the power steering pump noise.
Yeah.
The boys are on with stripping that. So the gearbox is coming out. We're going to take the back timing cover off and have a look at the auxiliary drive unit. I've got one on order, but it obviously wasn't a pump because we tried that. So we spoke to the customer, he's fine. I think he's going to say to put a clutch in it. Yep. But we'll sort that out.
So that's this one here.
Yeah.
Say hi, chaps.
Hi, chaps.
Oh yes.
We can always rely on
Tweedledum and Tweedledee, eh? Just going through some bits and pieces before we commit to banging injectors in it for this. This is a misfire one. We can get it to misfire. It's just hunt it down. So just do due diligence before you go walking a customer down a bloody expensive path.
Yeah.
So we sort that. Jordan was, he did go out last week. Yeah, he did. He went out Wednesday, rode his bike. He was supposed to go out the weekend, but he didn't. But he did do a track down a Lotus.
Did he?
So we'll have a chat with him about that.
Yeah.
Live in here. Carl's got engine back in.
Of yours?
Yep. Look, mate, back in. It's upside down, it's back to front, it's back in. It fits.
You were saying earlier you can do these in your sleep now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it with my eyes closed.
Well,
I think.
be honest, when he is
Probably shouldn't. But.
On the scale of 1 to 10 of realistic, what level are you today?
Just the 5. It's just the average.
So you're realistically realistic.
Yeah. It never goes to the either end of the scale.
Go to the extremities of realism. Honestly.
So I guess this isn't far off now.
No, I think he's waiting on aircon seal, and then just about ready to fire it up, isn't you?
Yeah.
So it'll be all right.
We could fire it up on camera.
I think it'll fill a workshop full of smoke because the cats are probably full of oil. So that's all right. You're back next week, aren't you? You're back Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yes.
I need to get my Aqua Blaster working because I haven't done anything with that.
Yeah, we've got to show that.
George, come tell us about your track day.
Which one?
He won it.
Did you win your track day?
No, you don't win track days.
You do win track days.
No.
Like you win warm-up laps. So
He said it, didn't he?
what?
There's no such thing as winning a track day.
No.
And ever since
And then
then,
you did another track
he's
day.
won every track day.
There's no such thing as winning a track day if I don't win it. If I win a track day, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
I get the mentality.
Yeah.
So you took the Lotus out again?
Did.
Whereabouts?
Coombe, wet morning,
Oh.
but it dried up and it's fine. Yeah, had a good afternoon to be fair. It was really good. Only because none of these lot were here.
You had an instructor for the day that you were faster than, weren't you?
In my car it was, yeah. Yeah.
Instruct you how to go slower.
No, he's good in his car, to be fair to him.
He's got ponies, haven't he?
Yeah, he's got an S1, it's a Lotus S1, a Siege S1, but it's like 400 horsepower and weighs like 800 kilos.
Can we make yours 400 horsepower?
No, can't bother. Not like it is.
Carl's mentality is rubbing off on everyone. Everyone's being too realistic.
Miserable.
Yeah.
Look out. Have you brought some tea again? No. Not this time.
But it's a good day.
Yeah, very good. We've got Tuesday to go there, haven't we?
Next Tuesday. Yeah. And no one's got any cars. I haven't got a car. Mitch thankfully won't be there.
To break any cars.
Show up.
Hey?
Please don't.
You haven't got any cars to break.
That is still the best comment ever. Out of everything you've done so far, it's when your carpet's on fire and you're like, yeah, supposed to do that.
Yeah, it does that now and again.
I'll drop that in.
Yeah, you need to, mate, honestly.
It's on Friday.
I like
Apparently it's meant to be on fire.
Apparently it's
It's going to make a great video.
I know what trophy I'm winning today.
Yeah, I can't believe it. That is brilliant.
Just so fast.
Eh?
Just so fast.
Yeah. No, I think it's because you're so slow. Because if you were fast, the wind would put the fire out.
It's like the space shop. I need those like heat-proof panels. Breaking through the
I'm sure to go get my bullshit blockers.
Yeah. So, yeah, Jordan had a track day. He was supposed to ride his motocross bike, but he didn't. I went racing, so I went to Anglesea.
Yeah.
Friday was good. Yeah, I like Anglesea. If you've never been, you should go. It's amazing. It is good. Saturday got not rained off, winded off.
Oh.
Ridiculous.
Because you are right on the coast there, aren't
Oh my
Was it
god, it's like 60 mile an hour winds, wasn't
We couldn't open the door.
it? Me and Cal just hid in the van.
you? Yeah.
Awnings ended in the sea.
That's not a good.
Yeah. Like Joey Thompson,
Good
TT lads there. And he was like, 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm outside my van in my pants trying to hold my awning down. He goes, I just got a knife and just cut the straps of the awning and just let it go. It looked like a bomb had hit the paddock.
Wow.
It was ridiculous, mate. There was awnings on top of bikes. There was awnings on their side.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really bad.
You got
No
a picture
way.
on your phone?
I'll try and dig some out. There's definitely some on Facebook. So we didn't ride at all. The club managed to get everyone out for practice. For 10 minutes on a Saturday afternoon, so everyone got 10 minutes, but we didn't take the risk, we didn't go out. And then Sunday, so literally Saturday was a write-off. Sunday then they just done grids off of championship positions. So I was second in the sixth, I started second in both. So that was all right. Josh was there, so Josh was on fire.
Okay.
George was there, so George was on fire.
So you got the three Migos back together?
Yeah, it was us again. We were all in the same garage. I would have, like, this is how much George has moved everything on this year now, right? So like last year he done a 10.3 to win the 600 race. I done a 10.08, right? Like, mate, honestly, like not even a gnat's cock off a 9 on a little bike.
Yeah.
And George went down like a 9.6.
9.6.
So it's like, for fuck's sake, George, mate, let me catch up. He's pushed me this year. Like, it's me and him fighting for 600 championship. He wrapped up the Open. So he's won the Open Championship, and that's a big deal on a little bike. Only 2 other people have ever done that, and their names are Josh Day and Dan Cooper. That's the calibre you need to be at to win that championship on that bike, mate. And he's fought everybody this year. Bob Collins, Max Simmons. I mean, Max is in stock thousands. Who else has turned up this year?
Well,
Josh, Jimmy Hind, Jamie Coward. Who else have we had?
What's the other? There's another
Spud, TJ. Everybody's rocked up. I mean, all right, Spud disappeared, but you still got to be in the race, mate. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, the boy's done all right. To be fair, he's done well.
What's next, race-wise?
We are Cadwell in 2 weeks.
Okay.
So yeah,
September.
yeah, it is. It's
Late.
like 2 weeks. 2 weeks off now, and then we're Cadwell. That's the last one now. So he is now 22 points in front of me in the 600 championship. So I need to rough him up a little bit, really. Yeah. Oh, mate, last race, Open, honest to God, we'd take the piss out of him anyway, because the boy's so tight, he wouldn't give a door a bang, right? Honestly. And he's that tight, he's now robbing paint off my bike. I've got a bit, Kate did a video, right, because she watched up on the corkscrew. No, we'll cut it in, don't worry, we'll cut it in. And we were fighting, and I come out wide. I was being defensive because I knew he was behind me, and I held him off for like a lap and a half.
This is the last lap.
And then I went down the corkscrew, and I come up over the top, hit the limiter, and as I went for the brakes, a second I hit the brakes, I knew it was wrong. I knew it was too early. And he's come round the outside of me into the left, and he squeezed, and I'm like, Georgie boy, you keep squeezing this any harder, mate, and we're both going down, because I'm having to carry the brakes in, not to hit him. And like we got back, and he, like, fair play, it was a good move. And then we got back, and I said to him, I was like, mate, that was tight. He said, no, it wasn't that bad, And then Kate sent him a video, and he was messaging me going, oh mate, I'm so sorry. Proper. Like, if I'd gone down, we were both out, done and out, mate. Yeah. Because I carried the brakes in so much. It was a mint move, but I don't think he realised how close we were on the inside. But yeah, it was good. So yeah, he's trying to rob the paint off the bike. So, have you seen the bike with it all done? Did we show that?
I can't remember. Look at that. No, we haven't seen that.
Did you see George on the front cover of the Anglesey?
Well, it's both of us.
Look at that.
It's got a terrible number at the front.
That was the first time I've seen it like that. It's mint.
Yeah, it looks cool, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look good. Yeah, so Josh got it all painted up and sorted. So that's Josh's R1 in the background.
Of course, yeah.
He had a little tip off Friday.
Yeah.
Closed the front at turn 2. He's alright, got back up. Yeah, smashed that at 8-0, nearly a 7. So
Fair play.
yeah, it was good, mate. Made a pretty big change. Obviously, the people we know and the teams we know and stuff like that, it's always nice to have their input on what's going on.
Yeah.
So we made a pretty big chassis change Sunday lunchtime, and I made an electronics change, and that transformed it really. But I'm still not aggressive enough. I'm still trying to ride it like a big bike.
Yeah.
So when you transition, you go into the turn, and on a big bike you brake all the way through. I don't know where we got to before your battery died. Sunday lunchtime we made a big change, so just sharpened something up on a throttle connection. So on a big bike you'd ride it and you'd almost brake through the first part of the turn hard, get it stopped, and then drive it out. Whereas on a 600, because you haven't kind of got that power, you can't waste that mid-corner speed. So you try to get it in, get it hooked in the turn, and then get on the gas later, but get on the gas harder. And my nasty little habit is I pick up just above neutral throttle early, and then I start to push wide.
Yeah.
And then I'm not lazy, but too progressive on the throttle. So the lad I've fought all season, George, he's mint. He's so good off the exit, whereas I'm really good onto him into the turn. He's so good getting off the turn, and it's because he'll get through the turn and literally just go like a switch, whereas I'm a little bit more progressive, so I drive it on a little bit more, but I basically not upset the bike. I don't let the bike finish the turn.
Yeah.
So we played with throttle connection and also took some support at the front. So my average stroke height, so where my suspension is lower, or basically as I get off the brakes, but bike's deeper in the stroke. So then I'm sat on the nose more, so then I can carry more around the turn, and then I've got to concentrate then on leaving it later, but getting it on harder. I went to a 0, which just helped the bike transition off the rear a little bit more.
Yeah.
So as you try to get on the drive, it's not turning with the rear, because that's bullshit. There's like 5 people in the country who can do that. But the bike just, on the edge of the tyre, the bike just turns a little bit easier. So I'm not like I'm Rossi spinning it off the back, but you can feel the edge grip and you can feel what it's trying to do. So yeah, getting there, mate. Last round of the season, I'm starting to click with a bloody bike. So.
Yeah.
But I've never gone faster.
That's impressive.
So we're getting there. But so that's all right. I think that is about it.
I think so, guys.
I don't think there's much else going on. Not much else worth showing you anyway. Not much has moved on because it's only been a couple of days, isn't it? Because we've done the update late last week, and I've been away. So yeah, we've got a couple to go. You're off next week. I'm back. So it's just July and August, just silly season, isn't it? Holiday period, because like it's VGS's track day on Tuesday, so then we're not back till like Wednesday anyway. It's bank holiday on Monday.
Of course, yeah.
So yeah, I think we'll just catch up when you're back, mate.
What
was I going to say? Oh, has anyone got an ECU? What is your bloody truck?
Hyundai Terracan.
We need an ECU for a Hyundai Terracan. If anyone's got one, then let me know, because I think Carl wants to move it, sell it. If anyone wants to buy it with it needing an ECU, let me know. I think he's just starting to get fed up with the storage charge of nothing.
Tell me what
Yeah.
it is quickly. What engine is it? What year is it?
It's a Hyundai Terracan 2004 with a 2.9 diesel.
Brand new injectors.
Brand new injectors, but it doesn't start.
Well, it keeps blowing a fuse.
keeps blowing a fuse,
and we've gone
yeah.
through everything, and we're literally down to an ECU. We've pulled everything, depinned every wire into the ECU,
Yeah.
and needs an ECU, but nobody's got one.
Yeah, you can't really buy one. And then,
I think you've had a gut feel of it now, haven't you? The Honda's turned your head.
yeah, I'm bored of it now.
So, if
Yeah.
anybody knows, because we've done some hunting and we can't find anything, let me know. But
There we go.
do you want to say it? Smash buttons, like and subscribe. No.
Just end the video.
Hang on, here we go. Here we go.
Smash buttons, put hashtag Gedwards in the chat.
Can't say much more than that. See you on the next one.